BIOS or UEFI is firmware that initializes your Acer laptop's hardware at startup. CMOS memory stores these settings. The CMOS battery, typically a CR232 coin cell, keeps these settings alive when the laptop is off. Resetting the BIOS UEFI can resolve boot issues, forgotten passwords, or corrupted settings. Resetting your Acer laptop's BIOS or UEFI can fix several issues. It resolves system instability after a failed update. It clears a forgotten BIOS password. It corrects incorrect boot order settings. And it resolves conflicts caused by hardware changes. Consider a reset if your laptop exhibits unusual behavior or fails to boot correctly. The safest way to reset BIOS UEFI is through software. Restart your Acer laptop and press the designated key, usually F2, Del, or ESC, repeatedly during startup to enter the UEFI BIOS setup. Navigate to the Exit or Security section and select Load Setup Defaults or Restore Defaults. Confirm your selection to reset the settings to their factory defaults. This method doesn't involve hardware changes and is recommended for most situations. For older Acer laptops, typically pre-2022 models, removing the CMOS battery provides a hardware reset option, but proceed with extreme caution. First, completely power off your laptop and unplug it from any power source. Next, open the laptop case. This usually requires removing screws and possibly the keyboard to access the internal components. Locate the CMOS battery on the motherboard. It's typically a CR2032 coin cell battery, either in a holder or soldered in place. Carefully detach the battery from its holder or connection. Wait 5 to 10 minutes to allow the CMOS memory to fully discharge. Reinstall the battery into its holder and reassemble the laptop by reversing the disassembly steps. Finally, power on the laptop. The BIOS or UEFI will reset to its default factory settings. Important precautions. Always back up your data first, consult your model's specific manual, and be aware that improper handling can void warranties, cause static damage, or potentially brick the device. Improper handling during a hardware reset can damage your laptop and void the warranty. Always disconnect the power adapter and any peripherals. Use anti-static tools to prevent electrostatic discharge. Consult your Acer laptop's manual for specific disassembly instructions. Note that many newer Acer models have soldered CMOS batteries, making removal difficult and risky. Software reset is strongly advised in these cases. If your CMOS battery is failing, such as when the date and time reset on every boot, you may need to replace it. Common signs include the system date and time resetting to default values each time you boot the laptop. After disassembling your laptop to access the internal components, locate the CMOS battery on the motherboard. Before removing the old battery, note its orientation by looking for the positive and negative markings. Purchase a new CR2032 lithium coin cell battery and install it in the same orientation as the old one. Ensure the battery is securely seated in its holder by pressing it firmly into place. Finally, reassemble your laptop carefully, following the disassembly steps in reverse order. When troubleshooting common issues after resetting BIOS on your Acer laptop, start by checking if the problem is related to component connections. If your laptop doesn't boot after a reset, double-check that all internal components are properly connected. For boot loops or other persistent issues, try repeating the reset process first. If that doesn't work, consult Acer's support website for detailed, model-specific troubleshooting steps. Finally, secure boot settings in the UEFI may need adjustment after a reset. Access the UEFI menu and modify the secure boot control settings as needed for your specific situation. Modern Acer laptops are evolving towards software-based solutions for BIOS and UEFI management. Newer models increasingly rely on software-based BIOS and UEFI resets, accessed through the firmware interface without hardware changes. Firmware updates are now cloud integrated, allowing seamless downloads and installations through Acer's ecosystem or Windows tools. Many modern Acer laptops feature Trusted Platform Module for enhanced security, which can make resets more complex due to additional password protection. Looking ahead, expect fully software-driven resets to become the standard, potentially eliminating the need for physical CMOS batteries altogether. If you're unsure about any reset procedure, seek professional help to avoid damaging your device.